So this isn't clickbait. What's a good BG? In your opinion, is it top damage? Is it winning the game? Is it a close match? Is it all three? Who knows? Watch this video and you'll see. Hello friends, welcome back to another video of me, Zenzul. I hope you're well. Today I've got a cracking AB. It's not just clickbait. It's a good match. Everything's cool. I'm on my Warlock Sancrotis in AB, as I said, and it's a cracking game, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did playing in it. So up against the French team today, they've got 3 healers, 2 Protection Paladins, which is very, very rare, and 4 rogues, which isn't really. So I'm going into this game, I was a little bit apprehensive. I was thinking this is going to be a whitewash. I think we're going to get stuffed here. You know, Protection Paladins is just going to stand there and blah 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 on the base. But yeah, it was a good match anyway. We did see a lot of the Protection Paladins in this, so let's get on with it. So we went to Lumber Mill, of course, because there's wood there, and that's all good. We enjoy that, a little bit of wood here and there, don't we? Okay, right, so I think, right, let's get some spread out. See you later, Mr. Druid. He's gone flying away. Come fly away with me. So I start working on the healers. Then I see that Shadow Priest. I think, oh, all right, let's try and get him down here. Go down pretty quick. Get on Crew Corp, the Monk, and the Holy Paladins are causing havoc at this point. One of them's a healer, and Thial, so we get him down. Only Holy Soul left. He goes down, so boom. Fortunately for us, I think 13 of our team went to Lumber Mill, yeah, so we divided up the duties. Said no, whatever. So, there's one of the other Protection Paladins. Thinking, right, okay, this is going to be a bit of a ball ache, but we'll try, get my circle down. Try and stay out of the way. Got some dots already on the Protection Paladin. Here comes the Druid doing that a lot. There's a lot of that with that Druid in this BG. Try and work on Saratoga, the other healer. He goes down. They're going down pretty damn quick, but obviously this Druid is keeping the Protection Paladin alive. So we try and muck about with him a little bit, and yeah, he goes eventually. In come the reinforcements with the reses. This Monk's on our healer here, so we try and get him out of the way. Yes, and at this point we've got no bases. They've got all 5. Well, they've got 3 down and 2 capped, and 2 half capped, 2 flipped. We managed to flip BS, and we managed to flip mine. So not a great start by the team. I'm thinking, oh god, this is going to be hell on earth. Yeah, a lot of zerging going on, but not a lot of thought process and trying to win the BG sensibly. But that happens in life. Slurp of tea, 1 second. So there's a rogue here at farm. Obviously dicking around with everyone, just keeping them off. I think in this map, mainly this map, and I suppose Guilnares to a certain point, it's good to have a lot of rogues, because you can cause a lot of carnage, but you can also flip flags pretty quickly if they're not defending properly. So there's obviously a rogue around here somewhere. We work on Holy Soul, whose primary job is just to stand at the flag and keep everyone away from it, which is fair enough. So I'll work on Saratoga, because that's a healer. Get 1, 2, 3, and death bolt on him. So yeah, he should go down pretty quick. I think he does anyway. Working as a rogue on one of our healers. I think he's a priest or a shaman. He must be a priest. No, I think he's a shaman actually. Yeah, he's a shaman. So right, yeah, we're just working on these 2 paladins here. Both Protection Paladins are pretty much just staying at Lumber Mill and trying to cause as much interference with our team as possible, which is, I suppose, all they can really do. Yeah, they're doing a good job of it, really. But then he gets knocked off, and there's only Holy Soul left. So at this point, we're about 200 points behind. We got 50, we got 264. So yeah, as I said, it's not a great start by us. We managed to now get, we've got 2 bases, and we flipped Lumber Mill. So at this point again, I'm still seriously thinking we're going to get stuffed here, but you know, you don't give up. That's what it's all about, just not giving up. So we go BS and try and help out our team because they're under a bit of pressure. We've had a call. There's an ink call for it. So made a bit of a mistake here. I should have put down my circles first thing, but I didn't, and that's always a good thing to do if you play an Affliction Warlock, just to get your circle down, because that will many times in this game save your life. So yeah, just trying to work through them, get some spread out, working on the priests, see the 2 healers at the back doing what they should be doing. So we try and work on them. Luckily the team's got enough foresight to try and get those guys down. They've managed to get Lumber Mill back, so now we've just got BS and farm. Yeah, there's a big zerg going around, but not much action in taking bases. So yeah, we're 200 points behind at this point. Get Soul World down for my pals. They've assaulted the farm, which is probably a rogue. I think, well, okay. Shall we all go? No, let's not all go there. Let's go Lumber Mill, see if we can flip that again. A couple of our guys have gone GM to try and flip that, so that's all good. I think 3 of our guys went that way, which is quite cool. Here's one of the Protection Paladins again. Getting in the way. Didn't realise that a couple of Stealth Druids too, and the other Protection Paladin. So obviously getting 2 healers down is one fine art, but then you've got to get 2 Protection Paladins down as well. So all I try and do here is just get some spread up. Here comes a Shadow Priest. I was thinking, right, a Shadow Priest. Let's see if I can try and nuke him while he's not really looking. And see if we can try and get him down. But oh, the healer's doing all this. He's going for it, man. So we'll just try and stay out of the way. Then all of a sudden another couple of their team turn up. So, yep, and then I'll get sort of blindsided here by this balanced druid. I think, right, okay, I'll take a balanced druid on 1-1. No dramas. He shadow melts. I see you, Khaleesi. Khaleesi, really? Oh, okay. So I'll go back in for that balanced druid, thinking, right, he's going to go, and obviously he's got some heals there. At this point, I'm thinking, right, well, look, they've got 3 of their healers here. All 3 of their healers at this base. So if we can just try and keep them here, that'll be a good tactic, because the rest of my team will have the foresight and intelligence to go to the other bases. Yeah. A few of them did go GM, so we still haven't flipped that. They all managed to die. They're pushing us back here, and I'm thinking, oh no, you know what? This is probably not a good idea. I'm not going to be able to get any of these people down. But it's just too much healing going on, and yeah, Protection Paladins can pretty much look after themselves. So I'll just still try and get a bit of spread out and do what I can. But I know at this point it's pretty useless to try and take this base. So I think in a minute I do. Yeah, I think here I decide not to bother. So at this point here, we're what are we 400, about 300 points behind. It's not looking good. They got 700. We're just tipping 400. So we've got 2 bases. They got 3. Nothing's been flipped. Combat bug. Can't mount. Even though the guy's about a mile away with my dots on him, I still can't mount. So I do wish they would sort that out at some time during my lifetime. But I do apologise for this little bit here. I didn't really know what to do. I was thinking, right, well, we need to go somewhere. Everyone's now gone LM, where all their healers are. It's not really a good tactic, because there's no way we're going to flip that base. So thinking, right, well, GM, but I've got no one supporting me here. Should I go farm to help their farm out? But they seem okay. I then decide, right, okay, well, I'm not going to go that way. That's not good. I think I will go stables. I noticed 3 of our players are going stables, so I thought, right, sod it. Follow the team. You know, in Legion, I would have maybe gone off and done something on my own, but I just don't have that defensive capability anymore. See a road coming up behind me. I was thinking, right, sod this. Let's go stabs and see if we can help out that Druid fella. So that's what we do on my little spiddly spiddler. Yeah, so I don't normally go to stabs. It's a bit of an emergency tactic when not a lot's happening elsewhere. So we went stabs. The druid, there's a guardian druid there, so I thought, okay, this should be all right. He's getting sapped by this rogue, but he'd have to come out of stealth sooner or later. Once he's used up all his diminishing returns. So I think he breaks stealth now. Yeah, there we go. He's broken stealth. The reason I know this off by heart is because I've tried to record this video 3 times. So yeah, by this point I can tell you this BG backwards, most of it anyway. He's flashed out, so he's back in. Actually, it's a balanced druid. Yeah, so then there's 2 rogues here. I'm thinking, right, okay, we can do this. It's 2 on 2. Then one of a warrior comes up and starts helping us. So we make quick work of these rogues, which is good. We thought, right, flip it. Let's flip it. So yeah, at this point here, we're what are we? 600. We're 400 points behind. It's not looking good. They've already reached 1,000 points. I'm still just trying to help our team out. Let's just kick those guys off. Okay, oh come on, this is silly now. And another rogue comes up. He's respawned. He sort of backpedals and dies. So we managed to flip it. Another couple of people have turned up. There's about 5 of us trying to flip this base, and the healer turns up. There's 6 of us trying to flip this base. So we've managed to do that. There's still quite a few people at Lumbermill still not making any dent in it. So we kind of stealth to that, which was probably a good tactic to do because, as I said, GM, there was 3 or 4 guys. I think there was 2 rogues down there, which made it nigh impossible to take, and another couple of people. So I stayed away from GM, as you could see earlier in the video. Get my circle down. I thought I'd stay here due to the fact that there was a priest here with me, and I thought, well, if rogues break on me, I might be able to live long enough to get them down. Then one of their healers turns up. So at this point, I'm thinking, right, okay, this is going to be a bit of a showdown. And then all of a sudden, another one of their rogues turns up. Oh, Christ. So their priest tries to flip the flag. Luckily, our priest is just keeping him off. I think, right, I'm in trouble here. But all I can really do is try and stay alive for as long as I possibly can. And that's what I try and do. There's no great theatrics here. It's just, you know, putting your body on the line to keep the flag away from them. And hopefully, you know, you might get some of your team turn up and help you, or you might just keep them off long enough for them to not really make a difference, and, you know, zerg the flag and stuff. Obviously takes them away from another base. That's what I did. Tried to juke the kick, which I did. Again, yeah, I thought I'd take the circle, but then I didn't want the defensive debuff. So I tried to then work on this healer. I thought, well, if I can get this healer down, that'll be all good. And I think one of our rogues turns up. So at this point here, we're about 400 points behind still. And it's not looking good. But we've managed to flip GM. We've managed to flip stabs, obviously. And then all of their team turns up here. All of their players are alive. I'm thinking, right, this isn't good. This is going to end badly. But try and get as much pressure out as you can. Just try and keep them off the flag. Our healer's trying to stay alive. I'm trying to stay alive. I think there's only 2 of us here. There's 3 of us, maybe 4 of us here. I'll just try and do my best. Yeah, obviously with rogues, it's just ridiculous at the moment. But trying to juke the kick, which I did again, and I get shadow locked by something out. Oh no, he actually didn't. I didn't juke that kick. He got me on that one. So they've killed our priest. So I'm obviously next. I tried to do my best just to stay alive. Tried to get back to my portal, but no. Anyway, it's the only death I had. But at this point, I had 4 mil dam, so I was pretty happy with that. And I think we really did well there, just to try and keep that base as long as we did. Combat bug again, even though I've died, I'm still stuck in combat. Thanks very much, Blizzard. Love you. Yeah, really love you. So they got 1,300 points. We're not even on 1,000 at this point. So we've got, at the moment, a rundown of. We've got GM, we've got BS, and we've got Farm. They've got one base and they flip stables. So I see this healer here and I was thinking, right, what can we do? Let's just try and keep him out. I don't want him going to Lumber Mill. I don't want him going to Lumber Mill. So we, you know, obviously to heal his team. So we'll just try and keep him out. I keep seeing him a lot in this PG, this fella, but he's not really doing a hell of a lot. He's just sort of running around the base on his own. Alright, yeah. So someone cheered for the Horde. Good for you, my friend. Nitro boots up to the Lumber Mill and think, right, let's see if we can take this. Which was a good move, actually. So at this point, they got 1,300 points. We're not even on 1,100. It's not looking great at this point. I'm just sort of trying to do a little bit of spread and see what happens. I work on that Shadow Priest because obviously I'm right behind him. I think, right, if I can get all my dots on him, he's going to go down pretty damn quick, being a Shadow Priest, and he doesn't actually take any notice of me, so that's good. There's two rogues here, and there's a Holy Paladin. And then the two healers turn up, thinking, right, this isn't good. But someone has the insight here to flip this flag, and they don't really take notice or just aren't in the right place at the right time. So we've now also taken Lumber Mill. So we flipped Lumber Mill, we flipped GM. So at this point, we could have 4 bases down. But Lumber Mill's got another minute or so to flip. So we're just trying to keep these guys away. Druid's going nutty again. Just trying to fear him. Do as much as I can to put him off, really. This rogue goes as well. So at this point here, if we manage to keep Lumber Mill, we can actually win the game. So they get another couple of people coming up. Druid and a Shadow Priest. Obviously the Shadow Priest is going to last about 5 seconds, which it does. That goes down pretty quick. So yeah, 10 seconds to flip Lumber Mill. At this point they're on 14.25, and obviously if you don't know, they only need 1,500 points. We're on 1270, so we flipped that. So we've now got 4 bases. And we need to save these bases and keep these bases for 1 minute. We keep these bases for 1 minute, we win. At this point, obviously in the middle of melee and a lot of things going on, you know, as Blood and Thunder, that's it, accept a quest. Just to show how cool you are about the whole thing that's going on. It is that Druid again, he's running around on his own, trying to stay alive. We all can see you can try and stay alive, mate, but you're really not contributing anything to your team by doing this. Don't really know. It's not as if he's distracting me away from the flag, because that won't happen. Yeah, so here we go. They're on 1475. We're on 1430. I'm thinking, right, all we need to do is keep this for 10 seconds. Got about 4.7 mil in this BG. I was quite happy with that because obviously a lot of the time I spent dicking about. They got 1491, 1493. Bang, we win by 5 points. 1500 to 1495. Boom. Well, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did playing in it. It was a good fun BG. If you did, leave a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the little bell to receive notifications. And I will definitely catch you in the next one. Have a good weekend. Bye.